Welcome back to Bronze Bites. We have a fun video today. We're gonna be talking about drugstore retinols, and we're putting together the top two most classic versions. We've got Neutrogena here. This is the Rapid Repair Regenerating Cream, along with the Olay Retinol 24. We're gonna put them to the test, break down the science, and talk about the benefits of these creams and which one, frankly, actually wins out. So stay tuned for the video. We're gonna get right into it. By the way, I should mention that both of these retinoids are actually over the counter. They're under $20 an ounce, and they are great starters for anyone who's looking to get in the world of retinol. So please check them out if you're interested or new to that sort of category. I've been using retinol for over a decade now, and I can tell you firsthand the power it has on your skin to reduce wrinkles, make you look more youthful, now entering my mid-40s soon. Now, both of these are gonna be fragrance-free, designed for beginners with promises to fight wrinkles and give you that smooth, glowing skin. But which one do we think is actually gonna earn the hard-earned money? Well, let's find out in this test. All right, let's start with Neutrogena Rapid Wrinkle Repair. So the first thing you're gonna notice when you open this jar is that it is thick. Like right away, you're gonna see this texture and it looks like cupcake frosting. It's very rich and viscous like cream. Now let me tell you what's actually in this formula. We have a retinol SA. The SA stands for sustained action, not the salicylic acid you might be thinking. What this means is that it's designed to release and work throughout the day, giving you continuous benefits. It's got hyaluronic acid, as we know, which is a humectant and draws in the moisture and helps your skin keep it there. It also has glycerin, another great hydrating ingredient, as well as demithicone, which also helps with the silky smooth feeling and keeping everything locked in. One thing unique about this formula that Neutrogena calls their glucose complex. This is supposed to boost retinol and make it more effective than the typical retinol palmitate, which is usually the gentlest and most weakest retinoid you can get over the counter. Now, the jar packaging has some concerns. Every time you stick your finger in here, you're introducing bacteria. The retinol is also being exposed to air and light, which can weaken its effectiveness over time. So if you do buy this, definitely use a clean spatula or spoon when you pull it out for dispensing, and keep it stored somewhere dark and cool. And again, look at how thick this is. It is so thick. We're talking straight up cupcake frosting right here on the finger. And it took a while for it to rub into my skin here. Let me put this on and show you guys how it's feeling. I'm dabbing it on, now rubbing it in. I can definitely feel that it's a rich cream that has a nice silky finish. I actually don't mind the demithicone. I think it actually makes it feel a lot more smooth and creamy on the finish. Just overall, my hand feels quite nourished, but it does take some work to get it to fully absorb. You can see there's a little bit of sheen from the moisturizer on my hands, but it's very subtle. So let's recap. With the Neutrogena retinol, this is a thick product. It's something, if you love that texture, it could be a great thick night cream. It has the hyaluronic acid and the retinol SA, so it's got that sustained action technology. The jar packaging isn't that great. It's definitely on the heavier side, and it doesn't have niacinamide, which would have been a nice bonus ingredient. Let's move on to the Olay Retinol 24. And we can kind of appreciate the packaging, even on the smaller, more travel size that I have. The chrome cap makes it feel nice and luxurious and premium. You can see here the Olay is actually much lighter. It's almost like whipped lotion, much more fluid and spreadable than the Neutrogena. And when you put it on my finger here, the formula actually has two ingredients in, retinol and retinol propionate. The propionate is a gentler, less irritating form of retinol. So by combining this, you're getting the benefits of the retinol, but less irritation, redness, and potential peeling. I think it's a really smart formulation. This also has an ingredient called palmitol pentapeptide 4. This peptide has 5 amino acids in it, and it's tied to collagen synthesis. So you're not just getting the anti-aging boost from the retinol itself, you're actually getting peptides that boost anti-aging effects. And here's another benefit. This one has niacinamide, vitamin B3 in it. Niacinamide is great for brightening your skin, helping with dark spots, strengthening your skin barrier. Neutrogena does not have that. Now again, let's watch how this spreads so smoothly on my hand. You can just see it just like gliding on and absorbing almost immediately. There's no heavy feeling whatsoever. It feels like there's barely anything on my skin, but in a good way. It's just this light, silky veil. No heaviness, no greasiness. All right, so let's do a side-by-side so you can see the hands and the differences. This hand was the one we applied the Neutrogena to, and this hand was the one that we applied the Olay. Can you see the texture difference? It's probably pretty hard to tell. Remember, the Neutrogena was much thicker, more opaque. The Olay was a lot lighter and more translucent. The Neutrogena took about 1 to 2 minutes to fully sink in, whereas the Olay was absorbed within about 45 seconds. The Neutrogena gives you a more occlusive, sealed in moisture feeling, whereas the Olay feels much more lightweight, like you forgot you're even putting it on. Now here's the thing, neither of these brands tell us their exact retina formulation concentration, so we can't definitively say which is stronger or better. The Neutrogena has the retinoid with the glucose complex boost, whereas the Olay has the dual retinol with the retinol propionate. Both are designed to be gentle, beginner friendly, so you shouldn't experience any major irritations with either of them. So let me give you one final kind of summary here, the unique benefits and what each excels at. The Neutrogena wins for having hyaluronic acid, which is a really sought after ingredient. It wins for the sustained action technology. It's definitely more moisturizing of the two, and if you have more mature or dry skin, this is probably your pick. The Olay wins for the peptide complex that supports collagen production. It wins for having niacinamide, which gives you brightening benefits on top of the retinol. It's got the dual retinoid system and that lighter texture, which makes it great for layering on with other products. So if you have normal to combination skin, this is probably gonna work better for you. Now let's talk about money because it matters. Honestly, they're both right in the same ballpark. The Neutrogena is $19 per ounce and the Olay is coming in at $17 per ounce. And this is the final verdict. In my opinion, you pick the Neutrogena if you have dry or very dry skin, and also if you don't mind that thicker, more occlusive texture on the actual moisturizer. Choose the Olay if you prefer that more lightweight and you're interested in the peptides stimulating the collagen production and that dual retinoid action. Personally for me, someone who's a little bit more advanced with skincare, I would go with the Olay purely based on the fact that I'm gonna be layering stuff with this. I also have normal to combination skin. I don't have excessively dry skin. I don't have excessively oil skin. I think when you think about the peptides and the niacinamide in the Olay, you're getting a bit more bang for your buck. But here's the thing, both of these are solid drugstore options. You really can't go wrong with either of them. Some people like rich creams, some people like very lightweight stuff. So if you enjoyed this video and you made it to the end, please give us a big like and drop a comment below and let me know what you think about these two retinoids over the counter. And if you have experience with other products in this category, we'd love to hear more about that as well. And we will see you on the next video.